Today is October the 24th, 2024. Um, I'm not sure I'm going to upload the video, but I wanted to keep a record of this dream myself. The dream starts, I'm in a building. Okay, this building is supposed to be where I'm living at. It's a new, the quarters that I'm in, they're new. So my surroundings, the environment, and everything like that is new to me in the dream. But I know this is my new apartment where I'm going to reside. And so it starts off. I'm aware in a dream before I go to the back of the apartment into the bedroom. In the front apartment, I'm aware that there are huge objects out there in the sky. Okay. And I'm aware of that. They're huge. And it's not really sharp right now. I kind of lost a lot of it when I awoke, when I awakened. I just know so in a dream you know what you're looking at, but when you wake up you don't. What was that? They were huge objects in the sky. There was one huge one that almost looked like a huge building that just, laid across. And then the other one was huge, like you would think that was like a carnival ship or something. I don't know what these objects were, just in the sky, but they were connected to our country, right? So I'm aware that's going on, but I'm in the back of the room in the apartment and I'm in the bedroom and the walls, everything is just completely white. All the walls are white and I'm looking around because as I'm leaving out the room, I saw a glimmer of what I thought could be a bug movement. So I'm looking up and I'm staring and I don't see the bug. So I realize it's not a bug. And it happens 2 to 3 times before I can walk out the room and I say, you know, it turns out to be nothing because I'm standing there. So finally, my eye catches over and I look up, all that's white up there, all of it. And it has an opening, a box, or just a regular box opening in the ceiling. And there are layers inside going up. All that's pure white, just white. What they didn't paint it, just white, 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 white. And I see a little bug. So finally, I see a bug, and it's slender, like it's about an inch long, and it's going up, and I see it's a roach. It's a roach. It's a brown roach, and it just crawls upward, and it goes into. And I said, "Darn it!" So I did see something. Uh, After all, it wasn't the other movement because nothing came up, but that was a slender roach, and it moved up into the thing, and it was gone. So I left out the room, and I come back into the front room and I see the building that's, laying across. I always get them wrong, so I don't know if it's horizontal, whatever it's laying across, not like this. I guess that would be vertical, but laying across. And then the other object comes, like those big ships, and they had those big round, I don't know what those are, those big round things. It comes and it goes up and it attaches itself to that structure, and it's weak and it's trying to save itself. It's weak. The other one is weak too, but not that weak. It would be fine. But when the other one comes and attach itself to it, I'm looking at them in the sky, above the sky, up in the air, and it's fine. And then it comes crashing down. Both of these huge objects, huge, because you're looking up and you see them things had to be probably about 2, 3, 4 football fields. They're huge. And you're looking up at them, they're huge, and they all come crashing, both of them come crashing down. And it was a sad moment, you know. And I knew at that time it was sad. And then I'm looking out the window and I'm in this building. It looked like I'm on the bottom floor. And I'm looking out the window and I see rulers, king from the old kings. They're on their brown horses. They have their armor on. Their armor is on. They're royalty. They're powerful. They're rulers. And they're riding their. So I'm standing still in the building. And my daughter, my youngest daughter, is next to me, and we're looking out. And they're just riding by us. All of them. The kings are in the lead. The rulers, the highest ones that follow their group, their rank, is behind them. On horses. And we're talking about, I don't even know. This is from the old world. These leaders are no longer here, and they're riding by. I mean, this is the old world. You could be looking at like Israel, Egypt, all these people, Syria. This is the old, old, old. They don't wear this today. This is something you would see in museums. Okay, this is something you are digging up, and it was beautiful. I'm seeing a lot of brass, bronze, look like gold. They're wearing this. This is money. This is money and power on these horses. And as they go by, and we're standing still where whatever I represent, and they're going by, and as that caravan go by, another one from another nation comes. They are nations, and as each nation ride by, another nation, and it goes on another nation. And while I'm seeing this, no one says anything. There is no talking. There's no one speaking over. It's like the rim is a different rim, but it's like a dense or a slight fog or something like that. It's not like when I had the dream of the Lord's army. That's clear, that's pure. This is a slight film. You see they're up in the air, and they're paying homage. And we're here, and they're paying homage of the structure that had fallen. It was something huge that had fallen. So for us, it was huge, and for the whole world, it was huge. But these were the leaders and the kings and the rulers of the old paying homage because they're aware. They're aware of what's going on now, our now. They're from the old, but they're aware. These people are people like before Christ, as Christ, after Christ. These are these kings with their armor. They had. We don't wear that today. No country is wearing this today. They had they were money. That armor was real, it was strong. We don't fight in that today. So they go by. And after that ended, I was supposed to be in the building. They went that way while we stood still. I looked out, just like you would be in a train or something. But I'm supposed to be in the building. And there are people standing up out there. And I don't know who these people are, but they were brown. And kind of made me think of India. It made me think of India. And so we were supposed to be in the building, and they're all facing us, and they're like the people in the sky, like they were coming, but they had their hands up like yay, they're looking like yay. So it was a slight difference from the people in the sky where they were just riding around, and they were like, but we were moving, so they were standing still, and we were moving this way, and I'm seeing the people. And they're going, yay! Their arms up, they're happy. But it was like a supportive happy. And it wasn't wild or crazy. And then I looked down in that big object that fell out the sky. When I'm going past it, because we're moving that way, it was almost, I was looking at it, and the beam that went through is like she was a lady statue. All of a sudden, that thing represented like, and I even told my daughter it was equivalent to the Statue of Liberty. And there was a beam that went through her that was sticking out from her up. And so the horses of the nations were going this way, right? Okay, when it was many nations we had to watch go by in the dream. When that stopped, then the people, like peasants, that's the way they look to me, just standing out there, right? They're standing out there, and we're moving. So now we're in the movie, and we're going this way. And it's weird because my eye saw a man out there, and he saw me first, and I saw him. He saw me, I saw him, and our eyes met. And I knew him. He knew me, but we didn't know each other. I don't know you, but I know you. And he knew me, but I don't know you, but he knew me. I knew him. And so as that happened, I saw the lady and I was like, I was telling my daughter, this is equivalent to the Statue of Liberty. What we lost, the great change, the great what has fallen was equal to that. And then I woke up and it was nine something because I had woke up for something. Then I went back to sleep and I think it was like seven something. Then I woke up, it was like nine something. So it's hard to do interpretations because you can mislead. You mislead yourself and you mislead others. What I did realize after I woke up is that there was a slight film over the warriors, the kings, the rulers of the past, the mighty men. The Indian people were clear, but that was the past. I could see that was the past, and then us to me with them still and us going this way would have to represent the future. So to me, it's really weird because me and my two daughters went to lunch Saturday. And one of them said, "Looks like Trump's gonna win." Another one said, "Looks like Trump's gonna win." I was like, "Yep, looks like it's swinging that way. He's gonna win." But we were all like, "We don't care." You know, you got to do it. You got to deal with whatever the turnout is. We're going to deal with all of us are. We're going to deal with whoever becomes. We're going to have to accept it. But after this dream, I'm like, what if? What if the roach represented Harris? Because the roach went up. What if that represents Harris? And the old rulers are aware of what's going on now. And they were just paying homage of a change. And they were showing support. It wasn't any darkness, any evilness. It was really weird to see so much support. I don't know if it was because it was a change. I don't know why. But there was no ugliness. They were aware. But the people on the ground were paying, there was a positiveness to it and a happiness to it, whatever that meant. So anyway, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to upload this, but I wanted to keep a record of it. Thank you so much and have a good day.